Hi, thanks for joining me today. My name is Shawn Rogers and I am the project manager for KyBIZInfo.com. As you may recall, the EKyTAP partners chose KyBIZInfo as the clearinghouse of resources available to small businesses and entrepreneurs. Today I'm going to provide a guided tour demoing how to create content focusing on three areas: photos, events, and articles, which appear as a blog on the website. For the first quarter of 2016, the Kentucky Small Business Development Center will monitor the EKyTAP partner content that's added to KyBIZInfo. Information will be posted to the EKyTAP Facebook page, and we will monitor that. Increased ongoing activity will signal the need for us to automate that manual process. So let's get started by looking at KyBIZInfo by logging onto it. So you're going to select Partner Login. From there, you'll select Login Now. This is going to take you to your administrative or dashboard page. Let's begin by looking at adding photos. Go to the photo album and select Add Photo Album. You can create up to 5 unique photo albums by naming each album and tagging it using keywords that are separated by commas. A suggestion is to upload high-quality photos and to provide descriptive information about your photo album. Titling the photos will allow those to appear on your profile page. Every photo is optimized for SEO, so there's really no size limit on the photos itself, and the number of photos are not limited in your photo album. So you can have an unlimited number of photos within that album, and there really is not a size limit on the photo. So using photos is one unique way that you can add content to your KyBIZInfo profile page. Next, we're going to look at creating an event. So going back to the dashboard, this takes you back to the dashboard by selecting that button Dashboard. So when you're here, select Add Event. And the first decision that you're going to make when adding an event is whether or not to publish that event. So if you leave it marked No, that event will not be published and will not appear in the KyBIZInfo event stream. By selecting Publish, that allows the event to go live and it will appear in the event stream. So that's one decision that you'll want to make up front. Also, once you've made that decision, you can start populating the fields with information. And moving down the page, you can add a photo if you would like for that event, and populate the event with as much information as possible, and kind of think about it from the user's perspective. Providing the start date and time, the cost of attendance, using keywords, again, separating those with commas, and provide as much information as possible. When it comes to the address field, we recommend that you use the address format that is provided, and also naming the venue. Entering a description about the event provides additional information for the attendees, and we recommend that you save changes frequently. So once you've entered all that information, save your changes, and if you're going to publish the event, we recommend that you select View My Listing. What's going to happen is that will allow you to look at how that listing will appear before it goes live. And so that gives you an opportunity to go back and make any changes to it that are needed. I do want to mention that once you have decided, whether or not that's going to be published, if you do decide to publish the event, it will appear in the KyBIZInfo event feed. And from the event page, social media buttons are there that allow you to share that event and that content. And again, the Kentucky Small Business Development Center, we will be monitoring the EKyTAP partners post, and those posts will be entered into the EKyTAP Facebook page so that we can share those. So moving on from the events, the next thing that we're going to look at is creating content through the articles which appear as a blog on the KyBIZInfo website. So it's a very similar format as the event in terms of adding information. You'll make that decision about whether or not to publish. You'll title the article. We recommend using keywords that are separated again by commas, and you can add photos to this just like you can for the events. When it comes to actually adding the content for the article, you have the option, if you've created that in Microsoft Word, you can paste from Word. So that's a nice feature that could save you some time. Once you've entered all the article information, we recommend that you save the changes. And if you do plan to publish that article, we recommend that you view the listing or preview that listing by selecting the View My Listing option. And this will let you know how that's going to look on the website. And it also gives you a chance to go back and make any changes that you want to the article. Once you're comfortable with the content and you're ready for it to go live, then you can choose for that to be published. And once that is selected, the article will go live into the KyBIZinfo blog page. Unlike the event feed that is time sensitive, articles will stay up as long as you leave them up. So you'll either have to decide to go and unpublish those, or you'll have to delete them. So to do that, what I'm going to do is go back to the dashboard. And so you can view your articles, and using this feature of KyBIZinfo, you can either edit and choose to unpublish, or you can choose to delete it. So you have a couple of ways that you can manage the article content in KyBIZinfo. So that same format exists on the View Events. So you have those same features that you can use to manage content for the events. But do keep in mind that once the event has passed, it will automatically drop off of the KyBIZinfo event feed. So we do encourage members to post articles, to add photos, create events, put those out there. It's great for content, it's good for SEO, it allows the site to rank and get indexed. So we do encourage the use of all three of these different features of KyBIZinfo. So today we reviewed how to add content to your profile page through photos, events, and articles. As you get into using KyBIZinfo, if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to reach out to me. My name is Shawn Rogers, and again, I am the project manager for KyBIZinfo.com. You can reach me directly at 859-257-7662, or you can call our toll-free number, which is 1-877-592-4946. You can also reach out to me through email, so whichever method's most convenient for you. Feel free to reach out. If we need to do a one-on-one session, there's no problem doing that. Anything that I can help you do to get more comfortable with using KyBIZinfo, I'd be more than happy to do that. Thanks so much for your time today, and I'll look forward to working with you and answering any questions that you may have about KyBIZinfo.